We're in now.
Oh, we're in.
We're
Now?
in now.
Now. We weren't
Now.
before.
Just now.
So
Not
none of
then.
my thoughts about communists were in?
No.
I'm not saying that shit again. Okay. For starters, I would like to just give you my first thought, which was
What's
this
your
really reminded me of the Battle of the Night in the final season of Game of Thrones. So similar.
That's the is that the Battle of the Bastards one? Oh no, it's the one against the
No,
White
no, no. When
Walkers.
the
Yeah, okay.
zombies attack.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I also got those vibes.
And to the point where I was like, this is cool. I enjoy it. But it felt a little derivative.
What do you mean? Like they've already done this before?
Yeah.
Uh, sure. But I don't know.
And to be clear, I thought the frozen zombies were cool.
Yeah.
I thought the siege was awesome.
It was really cool. I liked seeing how prepared they were.
Yeah. The first thing I didn't understand was why not put everybody on the wall? But I guess they were counting on the wall being breached.
At that point, though, it kind of feels like you lost.
Yeah, you think if they're in, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I also, it's like Tommy spots the big one. He doesn't tell anybody. They could have maybe shot him a couple times.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a Helm's Deep situation where, I mean, and it felt also very Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
Like it's going great, and then one guy just busts in.
And then it's a wrap. But,
yeah.
But, so they break in, right? And in my mind, I'm like, it's over. I don't, and they have this like little squad of flamethrower guys. I don't blame him for running away. Would it take Tommy like 10 seconds to kill one with the flamethrower? I mean, not the, yeah.
Hold up. That was a mega one. And second, they're cowards for running away. And frankly, they should be shot for desertion. They were gonna die anyway. Why run? You're all fucked. Stand and fight.
You're saying they should have raised their concerns about the flamethrowers earlier.
I'm saying,
I think it's a bad weapon.
What did they fucking think was going to happen?
Maybe they were going back for guns.
Listen, I'm sorry.
They're cowards. Sure.
If everybody ran at the first sight of trouble, humanity loses. Some people are going to have to die. And even worse, they abandoned Tommy right there. It's not even like they all ran.
Yeah.
They didn't even for a second be like, oh, let's bring Tommy with us.
Well, if those guys are still alive, Tommy might throw him in the gulag.
I think only plot armor kept Tommy alive being on the ground.
Yeah.
I think everybody else is dead. I'm surprised anybody survived the siege at all.
Also, I want to make something clear.
Although I will say, yeah.
When I said the 5 seconds to take down one, I wasn't talking about the big one. They show him shooting like a regular zombie, and he's just standing there, and like they're all kind of ignoring it, like they're all running past him.
Okay, fair point. And there was not as much fuel in those as I was expecting. It was probably a bad idea.
It's a bad weapon. It's not good.
You should just turn it into a bomb.
It's a good wall weapon. He should have sprayed it down at the front.
So speaking of the walls, so where they have the flaming ring, I get that it's cold, but those zombies are still going to burn down the wall pretty damn fast.
Oh, well, with the barrels that they
I mean, they have a wooden wall, and they've just spewed fire everywhere.
I think they won't light up that easy. I don't know. It's pretty far out. The barrels went a decent distance.
Zombies would light on fire and then run to the wall.
How well are they even burning, though? I don't know.
If I was on the city planning committee, I would have raised concerns.
I appreciate. Yeah.
You sure you want to do this?
That's fair. I appreciated that when they shot the barrels, they didn't instantly explode like in any other TV show or video game. They had to throw like a. No, he shot it, so they leaked out, and then they had to throw a torch at it. It was a little thing, but I appreciated that.
No, and I really liked the contraption they had to like fling the barrel away from the wall.
Yeah, it was cool.
That felt very realistic. I will say, and maybe it's not a good sign that I was thinking this, but after the battle is over and the survivors are regrouping, my first thought is plenty of empty houses now. Infrastructure problems solved.
I think this might have all been a part of
Joel's plan to get more
of Joel's master plan to clear out the migrants. He made sure he wasn't there.
Well, on the bright side though, the families are all still alive. So the children have survived.
Yeah, the important people are alive.
Like the community can theoretically go on. And it seems like they'll be able to repair the wall relatively easily because there's only one breach point and it didn't burn down, I think.
It seemed recoverable at the end. I mean, things didn't seem good, but you know.
No, but the mayor survived. She's not the mayor. A council member survived. Tommy survived.
I think as long as Tommy's there, they can rebuild.
I bet you the therapist survived. She was in the basement for sure.
She was getting high in the basement for sure. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Well, another thing I was thinking is, dude, they had so many guns, so many bullets. Where are they getting all these from? They must have a bullet guy or something.
So, yeah, in season 1, they talk about how they're manufacturing bullets in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
But Atlanta's damn far from Wyoming.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to suspend my disbelief on this one.
That's fair. We'll let that slide.
Because the only time I've seen it really well done is Mad Max in the Bullet Farm.
Right. Even in the Walking Dead, at some point they have Eugene. I think he starts making bullets for a different group. Which is whatever. But it's like, where are they getting bullets for the rest of the time? I don't know. And speaking of Eugene, they talk about this Eugene character that Joel has killed.
Yeah, the therapist's wife.
Yeah. Husband. They talk about him a lot. You think we're gonna see him in like a flashback at some point? I don't.
Well, he's not. Is he dead?
Yeah, Joel.
Oh, because Joel, obviously.
Joel had to put him down.
He does seem to be surprisingly important. I didn't expect it to be important that he was a Firefly or
he
has the popcorn.
They keep telling us more about this guy. I wonder if we'll see him in a flashback. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyway, now that you brought him up, let's talk about Joel.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
He's dead. Joel is dead.
Yeah. You happy about that?
No. I think
so.
Whatever. I've been spoiled on this. I knew this was gonna happen. I didn't know it was gonna happen this episode. I thought it was maybe gonna be the next one.
So I very much did not think this was going to happen. In fact, in the last podcast, I say the words, "Well, they can't kill Joel because then the season will be over."
You did say that, and I give a little look to the camera when you said that. By the way.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't watch the YouTube version of the podcast. It was not spoiled for me until I was on the train ride home from Easter, and I read a news headline, which is like, Pedro Pascal in shock over Last of Us spoiler, or Last of Us twist. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, I know exactly what fuck. There were only 2 things that could happen. Like,
well, the twist is that he's been sexually assaulting children in the community and getting away with it that we talked about last week. That's the twist.
That's the Shyamalanian twist, yes.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
But anyway, so I was a little disappointed by it being spoiled, especially so close.
Yeah.
Now, I thought the mode of death was cool. I didn't totally get the significance of the golf clubs.
It's pretty brutal.
But yeah, I thought it was sick. I like that.
Yeah,
I think it's fucked up that he saves Abby's life and she still kills him.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal, man. It was a tough watch. Even all her friends are like, all right, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah. Now, so let's talk about Ellie for a sec.
Yeah.
While Joel is getting absolutely pummeled, Ellie breaks in with a gun and gets immediately trounced. Like, does literally nothing. All that training for the past 5 years, meaningless.
Unlucky, But I think she should have.
She couldn't take that one. She had a gun and the drop on them.
She opens the door and is immediately taken down. By the way,
It's
just a keen observation. The
yeah.
Firefly group is a very uh eclectic group group of people and how they look. They look like Apex Legends characters.
They do look like Apex Legends. Wow, that is so spot on.
Right? It's like so weird.
Jesus.
It's like
Oh wow.
they look like Apex Legends characters. And that I just kept thinking about that when I was
That is so well put.
yeah, I see this bald woman, this
Yeah.
Hispanic guy, and the woman with like the bob haircut. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. I was surprised by how soft they were. They're like, oh, we're not gonna fucking kill anybody. You've been on this murderous rampage to find him for 5 years,
It's true.
and you're not willing to kill anybody else. You tell me you haven't killed anybody to get here?
Once
I
again,
mean,
I'm surprised they stuck with this for 5 years. That's a long time.
I just can't believe they're this soft.
Yeah.
Why didn't they give up? Yeah, 3.5 years ago. Why are they obsessed? They're terrorists. They were fireflies, but
Honestly, I'm surprised they weren't just like, the town just got trampled. Now's your time to strike. They could just roll up, probably kill all of them.
No, I still think they get fucked.
No, you think so?
They're out even with the survivors. They're outnumbered pretty good.
They
don't have the chops. They don't have what it takes.
I'll give you that. They're too soft. You're right.
I will say, Abby's giving her speech.
Yeah.
While she's about to kill Joel,
Mm-hmm.
and Joel says, "Just shut up and do it already."
Yeah.
I completely agree. I thought it was a bad speech.
I also agree.
I did not enjoy it.
I thought that was like, that when he says that, I'm like, that's kind of what the viewers are thinking.
Like,
shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, 100. Just do it. And at that moment, if I hadn't been spoiled, I probably would have still thought he would have survived. So I'm disappointed about the spoiler.
Yeah, I think if you didn't know.
But, and the other thing is, so she's in the middle of the speech talking about the nurses and how the nurses have identified him.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, so Joel walks in, he shoots the doctor to save Ellie, and then, tells the nurses to unplug her from the machines.
Yeah.
And I remember back in season 1 thinking, Joel, you got to kill these nurses right now. They'll identify you. And if he had just done it, that would have solved all these problems.
What's two more,
Why? He just killed like 18 people. I think that's what she says. And a doctor.
He's crossed the line already. There's no going back.
I mean, there's a lesson to be learned here. Finish the job.
Get her done. Don't do things halfway. He did it halfway. That was his problem.
You're right. This is the moral is don't be lackadaisical.
If you're gonna go on a murderous rampage, make sure the job is done. No witnesses.
Now, I like where this leaves us.
Yeah.
Where Ellie becomes Abby, and the cycle continues.
Yeah.
So now we get to watch Ellie descend into this beast.
Yeah, I mean, it's 100%, right? Ellie's going to be leaving next episode to find her and kill her, right?
Do you think she's bringing a crew?
I bet you she'll bring Dina along.
All right, let's talk about Dina for a second. I know this doesn't matter. I'm suspicious about the Dina-Joel relationship.
Yeah?
Like, the whole Dina and Joel are patrolling together in the beginning. Is Dina a problem?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I hope it's not what you're thinking.
Well, it's in the past now. He's dead. It doesn't matter. But there could be more people in the future. I'm just starting to think she's not the right partner for Ellie. That's all I'm saying. I think Ellie maybe needs to move on.
Watching too many movies with old men. That's all I gotta say.
Am I? I'm living life, brother. I'm keeping my head on a swivel.
Fair enough.
It's tough out there.
It is. You gotta be careful. Can't trust anybody these days.
I'm just saying, I officially have put an asterisk next to Dina's name.
All right, fair enough. I wanted to talk to you about something. The they don't explain it, but are the roots why they ran to the settlement?
I don't think they ever.
No, okay, because okay, let's talk about the beginning sequence, which was very cool, by the way.
Yeah.
The like Abby, falling down the mountain and all the zombies coming
Oh,
out.
and the chain link
Yeah, the
fence.
fence bit.
That was awesome.
It reminded me very much of The Walking Dead. But yeah, it was really cool. And you see the guy's hand like splitting in half trying to reach her.
Yes.
That was really cool. Uh, I like that whole sequence a lot.
Yeah, and the chase through the forest.
Yeah, it was really
I mean,
cool.
it's a very cinematic episode.
Right. And so we see them
For
all.
sure.
Right, we see them all chasing fucking uh, Joel and Dina
Hmm.
and Abby. And then they like split off, or like there's another group that starts
Yeah,
running in a
why'd
different
they
direction.
stop chasing them?
And I think it's because the guy like hits the pipe, and then like the roots look at him, and then they all start running. But I don't understand. I didn't make any sense to me. I think that's why. But
That I also felt like that was a little underspec,
but
but I
but
think you're right.
but they're not
Now
like
that you say it out
are
loud.
they a hive mind? Like I don't understand. How does that work?
Yeah, but they're
Like,
mushrooms. I mean, they're not hive mind.
well, so
They're the same organism,
how
I
are the
guess.
roots communicating with the rest of them?
I don't know how do mushrooms. I don't. I'm not a mycologist.
Maybe that's not why. Maybe the roots will become a thing in the next episode. They're like, we can't live here anymore or something. I don't know.
That's a good point. This feels like a season finale, but it's only episode 2.
It was it
They have
was
so much more to do.
it was crazy. This episode, like a lot, a lot of action, a lot of like big sequences. It was
Oh,
pretty good. I liked it a lot.
a very good episode.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. My only complaints were it felt a little samey.
yeah.
I, you know, it's it was well done. Don't get me
It reminded you too
wrong.
much of a show that left a sour taste in your mouth.
Well, that and Helm's Deep.
Oh, the Helm's Deep.
I thought it was both. It was clearly drawing inspiration,
Yeah.
which is okay. Now, have your opinions on sorry, Abby changed at all?
No, I still don't like
Because
her.
if you
I told you I didn't like her
remember,
last time.
yeah, I still like her though.
You like her?
Well, because I still feel like is she not kind of the hero still?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know.
Like, okay, sure, it was they really fucked up Joel and they beat him good,
Listen,
but
her dad was a
he's
doctor. Okay, he was giving the fireflies vaccines that were giving them autism. He deserved to die.
okay. All right, all right. I forgot about that angle.
Joel is the hero.
Mm. I feel like what's nice about this story is somehow they're gonna both be the hero.
Maybe they're lovers at the end. Thoughts?
I just don't see that. I kind of I'm seeing something between her and her second command,
Yeah,
like a first mate situation.
the guy that doesn't resemble an Apex Legend character.
The only one.
Yeah, he's the only normal looking guy. I'm gonna have to like put like a.
You know what? He actually kind of does resemble the Apex Legends character.
I'm gonna have to like put up a comparison chart.
Yeah, you will.
I'm gonna find the lookalike for each one of them because it is a
I think you
weird
can find
looking,
one for every single one.
just such a weird looking group of people. I don't.
Well, you know, I just think they were not very good at their jobs. Abby did basically everything,
Yeah.
and
Th-
I just why not kill Dina? Why they waste perfectly good sedative on her?
Well, it is crazy though that they don't kill Ellie. She's literally like, "I'm gonna come and kill all you." You know, it's like
Yeah,
they know what's happening. You just went through this.
yeah,
If you don't want her chasing you, you should kill her.
yeah. I I agree. For as good as this episode was, I do feel like there were some poor structural components, and that was one of them. Things where
Hey,
I was just like, I'll just go buy it.
yeah, that's fair. But maybe she's gotten her sadistic rage out, and I think maybe at that point, the other people sitting
They
around
knew going in that
yeah,
they weren't going to hurt anybody else.
yeah, and they were like sitting around and watching Abby beat this guy for like an hour. Maybe they're like, maybe we don't have to kill anybody else, kind of thing.
I'd like to believe that you're right. I just don't buy it.
All right.
Anyway, thoughts on the episode?
I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot. I give it like I don't know, 8.5, maybe even a 9. I think I give it a 9. I thought it was really good. I agree with some of the perhaps storytelling points where some of the stuff was derivative. I agree, but overall, I think they executed really well, and everything looks really cool. I liked it a lot. I give it a 9.
Honestly, I'm going to give it like a 7, 7.5.
That's crazy.
And part of the problem is I was spoiled like the hour before.
Mm-hmm.
But let me put it this way. I enjoyed the Conquest episode of Invincible more than this, I think.
Huh. Man, it's really
Like,
hard to rate something when I compare it to other things I've rated. But I guess that's the only way to be fair.
eh, I feel like problem is I was just sitting there the whole episode just waiting for Joel to get murdered.
Yeah, it kind of ruined it for you, huh?
100%.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool if I went in believing they couldn't kill Joel.
Man, they gotta stop writing these articles.
It's the problem with America.
Mainstream media at it again.
Anyway, 7.5. It is what it is. Looking forward to episode 3.
Yeah, we'll see where they go with it. It's good. There's only how many episodes you say? There's only like 7 or something?
I think there's 7.
Dude. Man, don't they know that like some people are trying to make a living off podcasts for this show? Come
You
on,
know what
man.
I thought was fucked up?
What?
Did you know there's an official Last of Us podcast?
What?
They're taking the food out of our children's
Are
mouths.
you kidding me right now?
It's somebody needs to go after them for anti-monopoly behavior or whatever.
Listen,
Like,
I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm pretty sure the hosts of that podcast might be doing what Joel's doing in this show, if you know what I'm saying.
oh shit.
I just heard
We
that's a
should do a
rumor.
civil suit.
Yeah. I'm just
Get the
throwing it out
therapist
there.
on their case.
I think they're paying for therapy with weed, if you catch my drift. So, but anyway,
Fuck them.
yeah.
You think we could just name? Okay.
What?
What if we rebranded the show?
We became the official.
Official. And then instead of it being like the Plimbo pod, it's the official.
Doesn't
And
that
then
already
Severance Companion
exist?
podcast.
Isn't that like Moist Critical's podcast?
Oh fuck! I can't believe they thought of that before we did.
Yeah, it
But
is.
they don't do a companion pod.
That's crazy that they actually took that.
What if it
That was
was
a great idea.
Plimbo pod, the official, or the official? I think we just got to work the words "the official" in there.
What if it's? All right, we'll talk about this. Thanks for watching, everybody.